その五体を使って鬼ごとに興ずるかい？それとも運不天不の大勝負が好みかな？さあ引くといい。命をかけた一枚を。
へえ、命をかけた遊びだって。ま、心配すんな、俺たちがついてる。命も運もひっくり返して遊ぼうぜ。
次世代スマホカードゲームシャドーバースワールズビヨンド新カードパック渇水遊戯。遊べ、命をかけて。
儲けるぞ。共に楽しもうぞ。苦しゅうない。愉快じゃん。大儲けじゃ。一生懸命遊んでね。すごい。なんで？お、春は扇。ずっといっぱい遊んでね。ガオー。すごーい。勇気ありすぎ。心の強さで。
シャドウ
Hello, welcome back everybody, welcome back to the Shadowverse Spring Cup Festival Grand Finals Day. But before we get to the Grand Finals, we have to decide who will be the two teams that will reach the Grand Finals. First off, we have our EN teams, Team International and Team SVO. Are they actually... Oh my god. We are actually seeing Potwasher versus Sadfeeder for Game 1, ladies and gents. Go cheer for our EN. I mean, hey, at least one EN team is going to the Grand Finals, guaranteed. But of course, sadly, one of them would have to, you know, be kicked into third place. It is what it is, you know. It is what it is. The seedings, if the seedings were different, there was a chance that we got like both SVO and International both on the both on the both on the grand finals, but the way the seedings work, we, you know, they have to kill each other. It is what it is. All right, ladies and gents. All right, we have Sad Feeder on the Cookie Shore Haven and Potwasher on the Egg Portal for our game 1. Yeah, what's that stop for? I mean, it's just flavor. It's just flavor, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, the stats here is literally just flavor, I think. Like, like there's no... why would you need a speed stat on like a card game, you know? Like what? Like, is it because you're really fast at doing your turns? Stuff like that? That would be funny, actually. If that was like what the stats were for, but I doubt there's any meaning to it. But yeah, here we go. Like, we have like Potwasher with the Egg Portal, only ×2 of the Puppeteer, 3 copies of Lancer, 2 copies of Congregant, 2 copies of Flowering Artisan. Very standard, but of course the ×2 Puppeteer and 2 Bunny Boy, right? It's like kind of like what's kind of different here. We have Sad Feeder on Cookie Shiro, no copies of Wilbert and 2 copies of John. And yeah, how do you guys predict this match will go? Actually, matchup wise, I actually think Team International has a really good chance of winning, but of course we haven't seen Sad Feeder lose a game yet. I'm just saying, I think both Sincha and Sad Feeder have not lost a game yet. You know, like they're kind of like this Twilight Knight duo is kind of like pogging, and of course Alejandro is a really wild card with this, is a giga wild card with this like a mid-range Abyss deck. Sadly, they didn't get the mid-range Abyss versus Roach mashup that they probably would have liked. Instead, Alejandro would have to fight Sword, but I do think being forced to like runs in Sword early, like it's gonna be a bit of a problem because he's always wide every turn. But you know, like enough yapping, and we're right into it. Game 1 is starting right away. Give it up for Sad Feeder and Potwasher, ladies and gents. Let's whip out the Gamba real quick. Game 1 winner of let's do a 1 minute Gamba. 1 minute Gamba between Sad Feeder and Potwasher. Is Potwasher washed, or will Sad Feeder be the one who is will Sad Feeder would actually feed this time around? So far he hasn't fed any like anything yet. He's like 0 deaths. If we were to have a KDA, looks like Potwasher only having 2 Puppeteers in this deck starts with both Puppeteers in the mulligan. That's really interesting. There might be a coin here. I wouldn't be surprised if he just coins a Puppeteer here, because double Puppeteer star is really strong. Like, now double Goblin is also pretty strong here. But double Puppeteer makes it so like he has the whatchamacallit, the board advantage. He can actually do double Puppeteer here, then double Puppet, and then like go face. That's what I assume he would do. And then Sad Feeder would probably do something along the lines of what, like Gilnelis, right? Really thin hand right away from Sad Feeder, but like whatchamacallit, like this double Goblin blocks like any potential like a tempo play here from Potwasher. You know, if we had like a Lancer here, or not really a Lancer, but like a transform, right? If he had like an Imari transform, he could actually like giga push here. But let's see what he does here. Will he use double Puppet here? Oh, is he actually? Yeah, he's actually gonna go face and go double Puppet here, which means the Lishena spell is kind of awkward for the next turn, because he basically doesn't have a next turn, so to speak. Sad Feeder playing defensive here, plays the Gilnelis, and looks like Potwasher doesn't really have any good plays here. He could sack the Artisan, but it's actually really good into Kokishiro. I wonder if he like continues a tempo here. If he continues a tempo here, I wouldn't be surprised actually. Forces out the card from Sad Feeder, but I bet he also does not want to play into the 3 mana amulet. But if he had the 3 mana amulet, he wouldn't be playing Gilnelis. So let's see how Potwasher like plays this out. The way I see it is he's probably thinking, okay, what can he top deck because he's gonna draw 3 cards. And if he top decks a 3 mana amulet, this Imari is just gonna die for nothing. Right? If he plays nothing, of course, it's kinda like mana inefficient. Also no egg because there's nothing to be transformed here. Looks like he's actually going to play the Tempo Imari, getting rid of the Flowering Artisan. Any comment on the new set? I can't comment on a set that I don't know yet. I'll have a comment on February 24, boy. That's for sure. Alright, looks like this is gonna be the cleanest Evolved Lishena we've seen in the entire tournament. Clean 4-6, no need to like use the spell at all as the evolved counters pop up on the screen. Thank you so much, production. I think they should put like the other counter on top of the play point of the yeah, but I guess this is fine too. Alright, looks like 2 Gilnelis is already spent by Sad Feeder, which would mean like the odds of him having another Gilnelis is pretty low. See what Potwasher does here. He top decks another Lishena, which he could literally just evolve here actually. Yeah, 4-6, and like Sad Feeder's gotta be forced to evolve something because this is a 6 HP stat line. And of course, one of the most annoying things about the Lishena cards is you can't use Fate of the World, which means if you want to clear this Lishena, you would have to play Throw and evolve a Grimnir. But he's not going to do that actually. Instead, he's just gonna play a Grimnir without evolving, I assume. He's gonna save the evolve points for like the future birds that he might spawn here. But this is a little bit concerning on the side of Sad Feeder, since he has no clear for this Lishena, which means more than likely this will be 4 to the face bare minimum. Potwasher probably doesn't want to Odin here because he wants to like have the bubs. Destroys the World of Games, one of the most convenient things. One of those convenient things you can do as Portal. As we said, ever since like this thing got printed, World of Games is really busted like with egg just because of the instant draws, like 1 mana draw too. Alright, looks like Potwasher might be pushing like 3 eggs this early. Sad Feeder's deck does not have any Odins or transforms to deal with multiple eggs right now, so that's 3 eggs already on turn 6. Uh-oh, that's a lot of eggs, dude. 14 HP as well. Tempo is not in his favor. And I don't think he gets to play Cho as well. Yeah. Ooh. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good. He has to trade both of these as well. Both do stick. Yeah, both do stick. Potwasher. Everything is in his favor right now. He literally has the perfect hand to take game 1 from for like Team International. I doubt Potwasher will banish I doubt Potwasher would banish 1 draw here, because he would probably have to tank like a 5-1, so I'm assuming he's gonna do something along the lines of Bunny Boy here, plus a spell. 2 Sopranos in his hand, by the way. Oh wow, he's actually gonna super evolve right away. Oh no. Oh, looks like he is. He is actually. He is giga pushing it this early. Using an Axia before like Bobs even drops, and next turn he can definitely just Bobs here. So right now, ooh, 3 dogs! Is this Minky God? Is this Minky God? Sad feeder. His luck from yesterday might have run out already. Oh my god! He summoned 5 straight dogs! Uh-oh. That is not a good sign. It does make a really wide board, but there's no pressure. Literally no pressure. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if like he just bumps this, but he's probably thinking about that John, because the only way like he could lose this is with that John. 8 HP sad feeder. How are you going to recover from this? This is like a perfect example of what a perfect egg game looks like. Will Potwasher actually like Congregant here? Or will he Bobs? There's one guaranteed to stick. He's probably hoping to not hit this like to not like let the Salefa alive. The odds of him like rolling 5 straight dogs is kinda low. How does this even happen? I'm wondering if Potwasher is thinking of a way to board lock. Ooh, looks like he's actually going for the bumps here. Not fearing the John whatsoever. Uh-oh.
이걸 팔면 술을 몇 트럭은 사겠는걸.
Alright, that's gotta be a John, ladies and
Denison12
gents.
got a subby. Hello Sheer, can't believe it's been 30 months hooly. Thanks for all the great times through the years.
Yo, Denison, dude, thank you so much for the 30 months resub, man. Thank you so much for all the great resubs as well, man, dude. Welcome back, sir. We are done with ER already today, but we still have some content ongoing. This is the Spring Festival Grand Finals. Looks like this is lethal already. Yup, Congregant. After popping 2, that's already lethal. Yup, no escape here for Sad Feeder, and that would be the first defeat of Sad Feeder in this tournament. We start 1-0 in favor of Team International. But yeah, thank you so much, Dennis. I appreciate you, man, dude. Hope you've been well, man. Hope you've been well, good sir. That was a fast game 1, by the way. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like no matter how Sad Feeder played that game, he was gonna lose. Yeah, like there was no room for like outplay there. Literally no room for outplay. The hand was way too good, man, dude. Just been working, grinding Shadowverse and Deathlock. Really? Yo, you know, guys, I've been like contemplating streaming Deadlock lately, you know, because a lot of people play it nowadays, and I've been playing it a lot off stream. I legit been playing it a lot off stream, dude. So like the only reason why you don't see me streaming it a lot is because, of course, like, you know, I have no idea if you guys would like to watch it. Because a combination of Shadowverse and Deadlock, it's kind of a weird combination. But hey, man, I see it, dude. But yeah, glad you've been like you've been enjoying a new game, man, dude. I hate egg, man. Like egg, you would say that about any meta deck, guys. Let's be for real. Any meta deck will be hated because of the strength level of it. Deadlock for sweat, Shadowverse to relax. Okay, is it weird to say that I actually play Shadowverse to sweat and then like Deadlock to relax? That's kind of like a weird thing, but maybe it's because like I'm aiming to like I have goals for Shadowverse this year, which is to compete at the highest level at some point. I already got like step 1 of like what you call it, a stepping stone, I guess, right? Which is like getting top 1 in getting top 1 in a rank ladder in Shadowverse, so I was like, wow, you know. I got like top 1 at the forest like category, which is like one of the most competitive ones in GP. So I was like, oh wow, I'm in the right path, so I need to keep this going, you know. And then like upstream, I'll like chill with friends with Deadlock. Like I've been giving out invites to like a lot of people actually, because like Deadlock's an invite base. All right, so next game we have Alejandro and Gladio. Gladio, surprisingly, the way he plays this sword deck is very, very calculated. Like he never overextends. Yeah, he takes it like very chill. The way I see like Gladio play this. Let's whip out the Gamba real quick, boys. Who do you think will win this one? Alejandro or Gladio? The previous Gamba actually was a 9% for like Potwasher. So congrats to the people who won that Gamba. Personally, I think this is favored to loot. I have no idea how the hell Alejandro wins loot on a good hand. Maybe a bad hand, Alejandro wins, like a bad hand on Gladio. But on a good hand, whatever pressure he outputs, right? Like it's either congreganted, it's like a congregant Sincero check, right? This matchup is literally congregant / Sincero check. If Gladio does not draw congregant and Sincero, this is really hard. Yeah, this is really hard because this matchup is all about clearing. Yeah, this matchup is all about clearing, dude. There's Alejandro's list. Let's just say it has a lot of stats. Doesn't even run any like it doesn't even run any like face pings. That was like one of the weaknesses that we talked about yesterday about this deck. There's no like there's no burst like that you're afraid of. There's no storm outside of Valneric. And Valneric's very, very telegraph if like you know, if they're going for a Valneric like finish. Love to compete with Shadowverse, but a lot of times, especially with a giant times a lot. Yeah, it is what it is, dude. Like Shadowverse requires a lot of commitment in time because you have to memorize lines. Yeah. And for you to memorize lines in Shadowverse, you have to keep playing the game. Play. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, that's literally just how like any competitive game goes. But of course, there's like one benefit to playing a game like Shadowverse is, let's just say that the skills required to compete in Shadowverse is all macro. There's no mechanical skill that you need to develop or anything. So that's one of like, whatchamacallit, like one of the main appeals, I would say, of a game like this. Ooh, 2-4 is actually a very annoying stat line here because Zeta cannot clear it. Oh, what? You are passing. You are passing. Okay, alright. There's no way he was gonna trade that. I would have went like boom boom. Like, no way. He used the coin already though. That means Gladio will not, I repeat, will not have coin Zeta Storm Bane. So Alejandro is already like winning through pressure here. Oh, even with that tempo dancho there. Looks like another empty board situation. If Alejandro draws, specifically the Congregant here. Oh, no Congregant for Alejandro. That means this might be a weak turn. Yeah. I wonder if he does evolve Supplicant here. But instead he's just going to play a Minnow, which is kind of weak. This would be the perfect time to get like Congregant. Yeah. I don't think like Gladio is going to trade here. He's definitely going to go for that. What? Huh? Oh no, he has a spell. Alright, never mind. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, he still has one of the 0 mana spells here. I assume he's going to play Nehan here. But if he plays Nehan, he does not kill the... Oh wait, he has 2 skeletons. 2 berries! That means he can value trade here. Using Nehan here means that... using Nehan here though means that he doesn't have... he doesn't have like a lot of healings, only 2, but he doesn't run bats, so there's no room for something like a winged servants plus Nehan anyway. Doesn't have that pretty much suits him play here. Oh, I mean there's nothing wrong with that. If you enjoy one craft, you know, that's actually better, I would say. If you enjoy one craft in this game, I would say that's actually better. Because that makes it so that, you know, you're just it's funner that way, the way I see it. Is he actually evolving and passing here? That's very susceptible to Odin. Oh, he is though. Oh my god. Now that I think about it, he can actually use this Valneric spell with the Nehan. He has another Valneric actually. I'm surprised about this play because it's such a clean Nehan. Or Zeta. It's also a really clean Zeta. Oh, looks like he's gonna dump all the boots on this. Probably an evolve as well. That's 5 damage if he evolves this Quick Blader. Or does he even use the evolve point here and instead uses it on the Octress? Looks like he is opting to use it on the Octress instead. The question here is, what's the game plan with this spell? Is he trying to spread out? I assume he's trying to spread out the amount of whiteboards he can make. Because otherwise there won't be any reason for him to not use the Valneric spell here. That's gonna be a force in 0. I don't think he has a clean way of dealing with it. That is a lot of healing actually from Alejandro. Heal Barrels doing wonders right here. This is maximum damage though. It's 15, 16 damage I think. No. Like 12, 13, 14. 14 damage. 14 damage in one turn there. From Gladio. No more Sincero means that he might want to play Conquergant here. Or is he gonna play the Gilnelis? Gilnelis does 7 here. Another thing that he can do here is trade the Valneric with a 1/1, Supplicant 3 damage, and then Super Evolve Gilnelis. But if he does that, he no longer has a Super Evolve with the Congregant. Yo, what's up, Esha? Welcome back to the Spring Cup Festival. Yo, Esha, I have completely changed my mind about what I think about the Leshena mirror. Yesterday's egg mirror matchup was cinema. That's all I gotta say, dude. Oh wait, is he gonna go +1 here? I mean like plus, yeah, he's actually gonna go plus here. +2. He actually feels the board this way too. I don't think he has a clear here. Yeah. I don't think Albert can clear this. Yep. I think that's GG. Alejandro won! No way, there is no way he clears this. The Sincero from Gladio earlier kinda like allowed Alejandro to do this, I'm not gonna lie. The only way to clear this is what? Like a Congregant that goes ham, but he already used Congregant and he already used Sincero. There's literally no way to clear this now. No Grim request as well, so yup. That has to be lethal. Oh, only 9 damage left on the board though. But the Sandalphon crest is gonna start to tick. 9 plus 4. It's not enough. Oh wait, is it? Evolve, that's going to be 10 plus 6, 16. Oh, that's lethal actually, never mind. That is lethal. He still has an evolve point. He didn't even need the evolve point. Yeah, he didn't even need the evolve point. He just needed like what? Like the Guild Release. Damn, that's actually a lot of damage. Holy. And that is... Wow, that's game 2. Holy. It's fun when both players draw reasonably well. Yeah, there's a lot of like mind games. Yo, looks like 2 upsets already on the Gamba. Alejandro actually winning against the Loot Sword of Gladio. You know, like Alejandro yesterday, he was like, "Yo, guys, like I know I went 0-3 on the first series, and then I lost like a match or 2 afterwards. But this time I got you. You know, first game of Alejandro, already on the board, already got a dub for Team SBO, and we are even right now on the score between Team International, Team SBO. To be honest, I don't know who to cheer for, but just because Alejandro watches the stream, I'm going to cheer for Team SBO. Also, Alejandro and Sad Feeder both play Ding Dong tournaments, so I might be a little bit biased about that, you know, like it's like that my boys, you know what I'm saying? My boys. Potwasher and Alejandro won, yeah. Yeah, that's actually a very interesting turn that like Alejandro did. So basically, right, instead of like dumping the screaming on turn 7, he decided to keep the screaming the moment that he could play a board where he doesn't require like screaming, right? Like the 0 mana spell from the Valneric. But like, and then he would play it alongside the Congregant on the Albert turn. Because Albert cannot clear that. Literally cannot clear that. So 2 things stick on the board, and suddenly, like a Valneric +1, like especially with the Vault Point, just wins. Is there any Haven? Oh, Sad Feeder, it's Kokishiro. He just played it earlier. He actually like cosplayed Mingy God. Like if you guys are curious what I mean by cosplaying Mingy God. So, Mingy God is a STO player, I think, or SKO or SNC, one of those teams. Basically, he managed to summon 9 straight dogs in a match. Meanwhile, you had Sad Feeder during the same day summoning 7 straight dogs. I think 7 or 8 straight dogs. Not dogs, but birds. Yeah, birds. Same thing. Same thing. Winged dogs. Alright, so next up, we are going to have Maxibon and Sincha. Maxibon and Sincha, I think this is Roach favored. I don't know how favored it is after like what I've seen like lately. Of course, Egg can win any deck. That is just a proven concept already. Right? But if I were to bet money, like I would probably side on like thinking Roach will win just because of the fact that you can't really chip heal a no TK deck. But of course, this is Sincha we're talking about, and Sincha, as we all know, has been very consistent. I don't think I've seen Sincha lose before. Yeah, in this tournament. Nero's an Abyssman hurts me to say this, but isn't Alejandro selling? I mean, he just won the game. He just literally won a game. That game is crucial because that game could literally send them to the grand finals. So, you know, I wouldn't downplay his deck. He brought it here at the spring final, like spring festival cup for a reason. And I'm pretty sure it's to matchup hunt against Egg and Roach. Right? Just because your ladder experience is shit, that does not mean anything for tournament play. Because tournament play is all about matchups. Right? Tournament play is all about matchups. No matter how bad a craft is, no matter how many Reddit posts you see, be like, wah, 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 wah. My craft's so weak. It doesn't matter. If the matchups are in favor of you, like, that doesn't really, like, mean anything. You get me? Wow, 2 Puppeteer opener from Sincha. Both of our egg players actually drawing both Puppeteers in the mulligan. Lower chance for Potwasher to have that action because he only had 2. And the last time this happened, they won the game. Question is, how do you deal with this as Maxibon? Miroku does not solve this, so that's another 2 to the dome. Yeah, I don't see a clear here. I actually don't see a clear here. So he has to eat another 2 to the dome, dude. 2 puppets on the hand of Sincha as well. I wonder if he opts to deny the jaw here. But if he denies the jaw, that means he wouldn't have a transform for... He wouldn't have a transform for the Godwood stuff. Probably has to dump these puppets anyway. And since he used 1, he's probably gonna use the second. He is opting to jaw. He could have like applied more pressure here, but he opts not to. Because there's like a lot of ways like this board is clearable. That is cleared. Probably worried about like a May. Like an unkilling spell, you know? Oh, interesting. Is Maxibon actually discarding? Oh, he is discarding. Interesting. He's actually discarding the Godwood stuff. Just because of how the matchup works, I assume. So of course, like everybody knows this already, but of course we'll mention it. The fact that like Godwood stuff doesn't really get like a lot of value because of the transform on Portal existing, it's gonna be really hard for him to, you know, like get any value out of it. And also playing Godwood is a huge tempo loss in the early game. But Maxibon is actually kind of chilling. He only took 4 damage after the double Puppeteer start. That has more to do with Sincha, not like stepping on the gas. They're taking the more like the more chill approach. But you know, like he can force he needs more ammo to force out more resources here from Maxibon. And since he has no Godwood stuff, I can see this being really annoying. Oh, 3 transforms already on Sincha, but no Godwood stuff to use it on though. But since he has 3 in the hand, it's safe to assume he's probably going to use one of these casually. Is he going to flip the May? Wow, this is so painful to watch actually. This is really painful to watch because I don't know what he does next turn. I don't think he has a turn next turn. I mean, he can probably play Glade. But if Sincha actually starts to decide that, you know what? I'm just gonna play Imari. If he suddenly does that, wouldn't be surprised. Sadly, can't play Kongagan. Yeah, like Kongagan would have been like a nice card to dump for like turns like this, but who's more favorable matchup wise here? On paper, it should be Roach, because of its ability to OTK. And Portal doesn't really have any good defensives versus OTK. But there is an X factor in this matchup. The X factor is the Imari spell. Since the existence of the Imari spell kinda deters like Egg Portal for like Roach from playing Godwood stuff. It creates this really weird scenario. Where they can't really get like enough combo pieces because they can't cycle their deck as much as they want to. Now it's not about like it's not about the flip, by the way. I'm not even talking about the Godwood as a flip. I'm talking more so as the card draw. Card draw is really important. Ooh, I wonder if he plays Godwood stuff here actually. Yup, he's gonna play Godwood stuff just for the one draw. He threw away his gummy bear though, which is interesting. Maxibon is fairly healthy here, so it's not looking too bad for him. And Egg isn't really bursty until Bob's drop. Wouldn't be surprised if this is a super Volt Mimari though. Yeah, I would not be surprised if he just super evolves here and then like let it rides. Yeah, Glade is really huge here. Really huge. Because otherwise, like, he would probably need, like, to use a bunch of cards with an unkilling spell to clear this board. Glade can join to a Miroku or a Gummy Bear. Like, this Godwood stuff is going to Narnia. That's, like, guaranteed right here. Opting to save that last spell, actually. Interesting. That means this Glade is easily gonna clear everything. And that's the Miroku that I've been talking about. No Lambents here though for Maxi. So he has like +4 damage with these two Glades. So in case you guys are wondering what I mean by +4 damage to anybody that's new here, since like 2 roaches, right? When you play 2 roaches, every card that you add to every card that you add to the combo on that turn is +1 damage. So like if you play 2 roaches, every card is +2, which would mean like a Glade here is 2 free cards is +4 plus the 8 mana that he has here. Ooh, that's a Gummy Bear. Does he have it, boys? I don't think he has it actually. 20 HP. I mean, one thing is for sure. Sincha cannot kill him next turn. I wonder if he actually does a 2-turn kill here. Interesting. A 2-turn kill? Yeah, a 2-turn kill. That is actually a 2-turn kill setup right there. 12 HP here on Sincha. He does have a flip in the form of the card Monkey. The problem here is Sincha did not top deck the Odin. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, he doesn't have enough eggs for Aksha, guys. He doesn't have enough eggs for Aksha. So I think he loses here. Mm-hmm. He's gonna try to heal here. Probably gonna coin and then proc another heal. Uh-oh. Does he have it? Uh-oh, I think he has it. Yeah, 14 is so easy to do. Yup. Ah, okay. Super Evo? Wait a second. Is that enough? Yup! Exactly though! No, it was exact. Holy! Wow! That's actually exactly though. That's crazy. Yeah. A Gilnelis would have prevented that, Lethal. But at the same time, how do you even clear that with Gilnelis? That was an 8-5 roach right there. 8-5, 4-4, 1-1, and 2-2? Yeah. Oh my god. Boys. Alejandro is the only guy that won. So, Alejandro went from like perma losing to be the only guy that won in this series so far. Wow. I did tell you guys, you can't cheap heal like a lot of damage from Roach. The main weakness, the thing is, the main weakness of Egg Portal with this Roach matchup is their burst comes after bumps. Their damage before bumps is like what? Like 7-8 range type of turns. Aksha turns typically deal 8-ish. And then like Odin of course is 7. That's not enough. Yup. I would know. I brought Egg to an SVO tournament before bumps existed. I brought Egg Portal to an SVO tournament before like Imari existed. And I gotta tell you guys, like having your win cons be dog 1, not really good. I remember those days. Yep. I remember those days. I'm playing Egg Portal with dog 1. Oh my god. Gildan List would have like saved him there one more turn. That's for sure. But I am pretty sure that he wouldn't have ammo to kill him anyway if he used the Gilnelis in that turn. So big props to like Maxibon, dude. Maxibon winning versus Sincha was not on my bucket list, dude. Maxibon has been playing Roach like since the beginning, by the way. In case you guys didn't know, I'm pretty sure he is one of the few players that managed to get to top 8 multiple times. Of course, like one of the reasons why like a lot of people don't know about him is because he never really got into the into top 2, but he was always there at top 8. It's really consistent. Consistency is the name of the game. It's a card game after all. All right, let's see who's gonna be. Who do they like choose to square up against Gladio? Because Gladio's the only guy. If Gladio loses twice, Team SVO wins, which would mean Gladio would have to 0-3. And 0-3 versus Sword? Very unlikely. That's all I'm saying, guys. Sword losing 3 straight games is very unlikely. So Team International might be your first grand finals here. If we're going by like probabilities. But I ain't no gambler. Take it one game at a time. You know, the type of mindset you want to have in this type of situations is one game at a time. Alright, who is he up against so he can start the gamba? Oh, Sincha! Alright, they're sitting in Sincha before they send in like Sad Feeder. Looks like they're going for Sad Feeder last game. I actually think they should have sent Sad Feeder first. In my opinion, they should have sent Sad Feeder first, dude. My heart makes me not root for Loot on principle. Hey man, Loot's one of the hardest decks in the game. Legit. It's actually one of the hardest decks in the game. I know it is frustrating to like lose to, especially if they have Gugu Gaga line. What I mean by a Gugu Gaga line is if they get like the perfect like curve on you and they literally have everything. They have like the Sincero Auctures into Albert, or they, you know, they do La Critura, our favorite Uluan here, like making like Shadowverse competitive legit looking to the public since 1989. Now this is not the last game, but it could potentially be the last game of the series if Gladio wins this versus Sincha. I won't take the skill from them, but I'm sincere to Albert so many times. Hey man, it is what it is. That's actually like one of the reasons why even Ward even brings Gilnelis, dude. Like, if Loot's Sword didn't exist, I mean, that's kind of like just any like face burst deck though, right? Gilnelis existing in this game is a godsend. If Gilnelis didn't exist in this game as a neutral, can you imagine like the type of havoc face burst decks would do? Alright, boys! There you have it. The do or die match. One of potentially two. And it's going to be Egg Portal versus Loot. Gladio has a great start because he has the Octress. Sincha's start is not too bad as well. He's opting to actually not keep the Lancer in this matchup. I would probably want to keep the Lancer in case of an Octress, but I don't know how this matchup goes. 2 Octresses for Gladio. I wonder if he decides, oh wow, he actually decides against keeping that Lancer. So I'm interested on how he plans to play into the Octress. Like typically I see the Coin Puppeteer here. Okay, that's the emote from Sincha. I've noticed that's been like a regular thing from Sincha, you know. That's been a giga regular thing from Sincha. I always see him emote at the start. And it's like, it's such a friendly vibe, the way I see it. Yeah. Alright, looks like I already have my answer on how he's gonna deal with this Octress, boys. And it's basically just trading and then using one puppet. That would also mean, oh wow, it's not even playing Octress, it's instead playing Kagemitsu. Oh. I wonder if he actually transforms the Kagemitsu here right away. So it's no longer a problem in future turns. Yeah. Because if you guys like remember, if you transform, it's kind of like a banish in a way. Like if the card relies on last word effects. So Kagemitsu being dumped here is actually not bad. If he doesn't transform here, Kagemitsu gets like additional value. If he does get transformed here, that's -1 spell for Imari. Aksha being a 2/4 is so fat. No evolve yet. And by the way, 2/4 is a racist stat line. But what do I mean by that? This Zeta cannot clear it. The only way he could clear with 1 unit is by using a boot on an Octress. which is not really a bad like outcome. Yeah, all things considered, not really a bad outcome here. Question here is, does he evolve anything here? Evolve Puppeteer? Probably not the most like efficient thing in the world, but he can transform though. If he evolves a puppet, he can transform to create like a 4-4-3-3 board state. And then afterwards he marry, but nah, probably not. Like he doesn't have enough juice to justify that. He could actually like transform a puppet. Or like, I mean like destroy a puppet for an egg too. Oh, looks like... Oh, he's actually thinking about evolving here. He's actually thinking about evolving here. Looks like he is going to like use the second puppet here. One puppet there. Probably one puppet and then like egg is what I assume. This is the only time he can do a single cardboard, because on turn 6 you have to play around Zeta. So I assume he evolves Imari next turn. He makes an egg right now. Yes, sir. Well played by Sincha, actually. Good discipline. 10 HP on Gladio, by the way. He's literally dying to just tempo. That's half of his HP gone already. With just tempo plays. Now, Gladio probably wants to save this Congregant for the Imari board. Also wants to save this Zeta for like a single cardboard, like a single follower board. And it's not really healthy to like do an Albert 5 to the face, nor is it advisable because he's against egg. Ooh, this is kind of rough, dude. Looks like he is opting to trade. Oh, that hurts my meow meow. Sword trading the quick blader. Ah, that hurts. That hurts. Not a single evolve point used yet, though. Probably definitely gonna marry here. Yeah, Kongan's kind of whatever in this matchup. Evolve. Ooh, is he really going to empty his hand like this? This does not feel good at all, boys. I'm not gonna lie. This does not feel good. Yeah, because he's gonna be out of juice. He's literally gonna be out of juice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Does he actually just all in here? He does all in. Oh my god. Oh, Congregant's gonna have a field day, boys. Congregant is gonna have a field day. Uh-oh. Now this is so bad for Sincha. Sincha might end up actually like 0-2ing here. Yeah, Sincha might end up being like 0-2ing here, dude. Like Gladio might be low, but that doesn't change the fact. That does not change the fact that is out of juice. Gets the heal to 2 here. Also, another thing is he didn't get to transform He did not get to transform his Kagemitsu, so this just poses a threat right now. I'm thinking he just goes all in here, Sincha. Like, but it's not enough damage though. How much is the Aksha even gonna do here? So the Lancer plus Aksha can do what? Lancer Aksha is what? 4 damage? That's not good enough, dude. Yeah, 3 damage into 7? That's not good enough. I think he's cooked. I actually think he's cooked. What is he even gonna do here? Yeah. He's out of gas. This is such a rare scenario. Of course, unless like, you know, we're talking about. Oh, he's actually gonna go all in with one Odin in the hand. That's so homeless. That is actually so homeless. 4 damage. Aksha. Uh-oh. I mean, he's probably gonna rely on this egg now. Doesn't have that much of a choice though. Gladio has 1 card. That means if he... No, he can't even... Okay, I was thinking about like Bunny Boy, but Bunny Boy, even if he did like play Bunny Boy here, it wouldn't matter that much because he doesn't have enough mana, nor will the pop align for 2 damage. Okay. It's actually going to the face here. I assume evolving like Aksha here. So it's an empty board. No super evolved hits. No super evolved hits. Oh, he did draw the Bunny Boy. He did actually draw the Bunny Boy. Oh my god. I think I would say Bunny Boy here though. He could top deck an Aksha. Or he could top deck a card that synergizes with let's say a World of Games. Oh, he's super evolving actually. 1 HP on Gladio. He dies to 1 pop. Oh, the top deck Conquer God means that he can heal. Oh my god. That is so lucky. That's esports right there, ladies and gents. Esports. Being able to heal to 3 here actually like denies the bunny boy pop. There is still one way he can win though, and that is if he top decks an Odin. Will an esports moment happen here, boys? No more evolve points. Oh! I think that's game. That has to be game. That's super game. Yup. That's game. Damn, that's so unlucky. Sincha had such a good like tempo start, but he didn't draw into his draw cards. One of the decks in this current meta that has the most card draw ends up breaking. Yeah. He doesn't really have an option here. He's just gonna eat the Albert. And I think that's it in Team International. Team International actually beats SVO. And of course, the very respectful emotes from both players. Damn, Gladio played that so patiently. Yep. Gladio played that so patiently. The only way Sincha was gonna win that is if he top decked an Odin. Sadly, we didn't get to see Sadvider play. And that would be it for Team SVO. They are eliminated. Though they will be guaranteed the top 3 prize, which is $150. So yeah. That's like $50 each. Just like what? Like that's like whatchamacallit? That's $20 away from the pack that on the new expansion. All good, all good. Team International, dude. Yeah. Team International gapping Team SVO. Hey, at least Alejandro won that. At least Alejandro won his match. That's all I'm saying, dude. At least we can be happy that Alejandro won his match. Alright, with that said, we will be having like a slight intermission before Team Japan and China versus STO.
Shadowverse.
So this is Taiwan versus JP/CN. Damn, every single underdog in the Gamba has won, guys.
Yoku.
Oh no, never mind. There was actually more betters on Gladio this time around.
どうやって遊ぼうか。
Mhm.
そうだな。その五体を使って
That was really well planned by Team International as well, by the way. Really well
そ
planned.
れとも
They changed the order of the players as well. They decided to go with Potwasher first game.
さあ引くといい。
Like changing the order of your players is like really important. In a way, it does like it is kind of like luck based because of course you don't know what the other team like how the order will be for the other team. In the sense that you might run into like bad matchups and stuff.
次世代スマホカードゲーム
Because there are some decks that get locked out if they are played last, you know. The way I would strategize 3v3s like this would probably be the first guy has to be the deck that hunts a matchup if possible. First and second guy, it can't be the last guy. Yeah, it can't be the last guy that hunts a matchup. But of course, that could be mind game into like, oh, they're gonna put like the matchup hunter first and second, so we try to counter. But you know, it's kind of like rock paper scissors in a way. SVO lost, yes sir. Team SVO actually lost. Pum 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 pum. Damn, I wish I got to compete in this, guys. I wish I got to compete in this, dude. But if I was gonna compete in this, I think the only team that I'll be qualified for is probably Team International, because it wouldn't make sense to put me in like SVO because I don't have any SVO accomplishments. Of course, like the more decorated players should like have more priority. And also, it's probably better for me to commentate on it anyway. Not only is it good practice for me to commentate, but you know, not a lot of like Shadowverse players stream or have platforms for this type of stuff, you know. Gotta know your role. Qualify for Team Dog. Dude, I'm just saying, man. I'm gonna assemble Team Dog. It's gonna be me and who's the most fraudulent player that you can think of? I can't even say names anymore. Oh, Tempest! Yo, yeah. Me, Tempest, and who's another dog? You ended up getting sniped because our lineup is the same as day one? Oh, what do you mean? Like the order of players? Oh, wait. Are you actually free to change your lineup? Wait a sec. Yo, Alejandro. Are you actually like free to change your deck list? Or you're talking about just pure ordering of players? You can change your deck list? Is that what you're saying? Or just like order? Order or deck list? Order. Oh, how come you didn't change yours then? Yeah. How come you... I thought you guys meant to do that. I thought you guys were mind gaming or something. Yeah. Thought you guys were mind gaming or something, dude. Because you didn't even change your order. Whatever the case though, Mr. Alejandro, I'm happy that you won your match. Yeah, I'm just saying, guys. Abyss might be OP. Wink, wink. Time zone business. Interesting. I mean, if I was like coaching you guys, I would have like told the organizers, yo, guys, we are switching our order. There is no way I'm letting my boys play with the same exact order. Fuck no. Magnet, Tempest, and me? Holy hell. That would be like the GOAT team, no? Actually though, guys, I'm seriously considering of joining a Shadowverse team at some point. Yeah, just for like event like reasons. Because if there's gonna be like Shadowverse official tournaments that have teams, like I actually am like considering to join one at some point. Just to be able to participate in those. But if it's like already an established team, like I don't know how that works. Like, can I make like a team of my own and just like, you know, let it ride? Yeah. I'm more interested in making my own team, to be honest. Yeah. Because making my own team is more fun, you know. You should be able to. Yeah. We need a Filipino representative. You think I'm gonna represent the Philippines? I am not representing the Philippines if I ever win any tournament. I will be hiding. You know why? They're gonna tax that shit. Right? They're gonna be like, oh my god, they're gonna write articles about you. Oh, don't worry. I know how this works, guys. I know how this works. I have an esports license. I'm registered. I have a GAB license. They're gonna be like, yo, Pinoy pride, like Filipino like a pro player won, yada yada yada. And then what happens? You get taxed. You better keep it hidden, bro. Hide it from the government. They ain't gonna help you get that visa anyway. Alright? Believe me when I say they don't help you get a visa. One of the hardest things to do in the Philippines is secure a visa for like esports like events. Boys, with that said, moving on. Don't worry. Oh, of course, Pinoy pride still, of course. But you get what I mean, right? Wink, wink. I'm a proud Filipino, but I wanna hide from the government if I ever like win a competition. I'm just saying, one. Like, it's kind of corrupt over here. You know that. I know that. If you know, you know. All right. Team Japan versus Team STO. Looks like we already have our first game, and it's Mango. Wow, that rhymes. Sadly, I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. Yep, sadly, I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. And Sakana did not tell me what's the pronunciation of this guy's name. Well, just call him the Evo Dragon guy for now. Evo Dragon versus Mango. Alright, let's whip out the Gamba. Game 1 winner. The winner of this series fights Team International. On paper, J and C kind of gaps. I'm just saying. On paper. Of course, like every single player here is like really good at the game. But if you're talking about like prestige, JNC is kind of OP. I got lie.
よろしくな相棒。
I'm really curious about this Evil Dragon list though. Because it's an Evil Dragon list with no Olivia. Mr. Streamer heard that. I'ma send my agent to you. Get your check ready. Mr. Streamer is a tax evader. No. Like, I don't know a lot of Filipinos that play this game actually, surprisingly. There's probably a decent amount of them. Is it weird to say that I know more Filipinos that play Shadowverse Evolve than Filipinos that play Worlds Beyond? Even though, like, a TCG is more expensive than a CCG. Speaking of TCGs, a little bird told me that there's already like a Grand Archive simulator. So of course, like, that doesn't say anything about it having a CCG, but you know, a man can hope. I really want that game to have a CCG. Competition breeds a better product for everyone. The consumer wins. Is this going to be a Galmu Evo? A Galmu Evo fully clears this, but it's probably tempting to Evo Lufang as well. Wow. He really thought about that. He was thinking, do I let these two Gilnelis like touch each other? Or do I hit the face? And of course, there's only one right answer. And it was shown right there. Gilnelis on Gilnelis action. Brought to you by... Wait, we don't have sponsors, sorry guys. I wish we had sponsors. Alright. I would actually like coin Galmu here. No cap. Yes, sir! Oh, that's what I want. That's what I'm talking about. Evo Gilnelis, 9 damage? Evo Gilnelis 9 damage, come on. Let's see it. Let's see it, buddy boy. 9 damage. Or does he settle for just 2? Becomes a 2-5, by the way. 2-5 is really annoying stat line. 2-5-5-5 means that artifact, the flower artisan cannot clear it. Unless... Oh, wow. The amount of discipline. The amount of discipline this guy has is beyond me. Yo, guys. Am I tripping? Or would majority of the population would have evolved a Gilnelis there? Am I crazy? I definitely would have evoed there personally. I think she's cooking. Wait, the dragon player is a girl? Ayo? Or did you just misstart? Wait, this Gilnelis is immortal. This Gilnelis is literally immortal. Surely! Surely you evolve Gilnelis this time. Right? Right. Oh wow, that is a big fat urge. Okay. Oh. Damn, this is weird now. Do you pass again? And yeah, it's kind of hard to evo here without follow-up, that's for sure. But it does apply a lot of pressure. I mean, okay, is it really bad to make a 2-5-5-5? You know? Was it really bad to make a 2-5-5-5 though? Like I ain't even talking about like you know, follow-ups. I'm just talking about like 2-5-5-5. Artisan doesn't clear, it forces an Imari evolve. All that good stuff. Another thing that I've noticed is he hasn't printed a single Galmi spell yet, actually. Now he evolves the Gilnelis. But this is very clearable by the Artisan now. That's the issue. Transforms Lyria. Mogiagri! Alright. No spell though. Yeah, I mean like no Galmi spell, so you can't really hit face here. Like he can play Neptune. I mean like he can draw Neptune. This is guaranteed Neptune right here. This is such a weak turn though. I mean, he can afford a weak turn. Oh wow. Is he actually? Wow. That is a surprise to me. That is a very big surprise to me. But at the same time, he does have the Sandal Phone on hand. So it kind of makes sense. To juice it up and line it up, dude. Personally, I would have preferred to do this turn like before the Bobs. But your boy does not have a lot of options. No Ubiquitous also makes it so that this board is less threatening, but Mango is low enough where anything that sticks here might be a pain in the ass. Oh. Uh-oh. Aksha? Interesting. Very interesting, actually. Ooh, luckily it did not hit Lyria. 5 damage sticks on the board. He could actually play Galmew here. Galmew plus spell? Perhaps? Galmew plus spell, Lyria hit. Pang, pang. Oh. Off by 1. Off by 1. This is looking kind of grim for Mango though because he's in Ern's range. Yep. Really well played here by our Evo Dragon player. very calculated. Even without the Yubi crest and the Otohime fan is doing quite well. But then again, the Otohime fan doesn't really do a lot of impact here, considering that it's playing against Egg Portal. The Otohime fan is so busted, by the way. If like I've been saying it since like day one, ever since day one of the expansion, that Otohime fan plus Yube is going to be a thing. My vision for it was aggro, which was kind of shit. I'm not gonna lie. I may have I may have been mistaken for that, but you know, the idea was there to like synergize those two cards. Ended up being an evil thing, which is actually a pleasant surprise. Alright, looks like Mango is trying desperately to heal here. 10 HP, Sandalphon activated. Oh, Ernst doesn't kill him yet though. Ernst can put him into 1 HP. Nah, this has to be game. This has to be game, dude. Whoa! Sir! 1 HP. Can you do 12 damage in 1 turn? 10 damage in 1 turn. 10 damage. I don't think he can, boys. Yup, I don't think he can. He's gonna die to slot. Shanabarabada Yume, like heals him for 2. But perhaps he can do if he wants to heal more, he can do Soprano into Congregant, but that only heals him for 3 HP. That doesn't really like fix the issue of him dying to double slot. Yup, this is a wrap, boys. This is definitely a wrap. Yeah, this is a wrap. Dragon wins, dude. That's a quick 1-0 right there. Double slot. My beloved. This is such a better card than Razor Claw, by the way. Jesus. Gilnily Sincerity was the combo there. It is what it is. Alright. Looks like Team J and C immediately on the board. Let's see what like Liwa has in store though. Neko Gat is also Evil Dragon. It's actually criminal how that card is 2 PP. Slot is one of the best cards in the game. It's a card that can be used at any point of the game. Like legit. Why does it ping face, man? That's all I'm saying. It's a good ass card without being able to ping face, dude. You're telling me that you can do 8 damage to the board with 2 slots and also deal 4 damage to the face and then Sandalphon in the same turn. That's insane, man. Alright, Roach. So this is the list that has a lot of one-offs, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm still not a big fan of like the one-off Arya, one-off Glade build because, you know, consistency. And oh my god, they actually sniped the matchup, guys. They actually sniped the matchup. Dragon cooks Roach. I mean, like, Dragon just cooks any, like whatchamacallit. Dragon just cooks any, like, forest deck. Is there a single forest deck that Dragon doesn't cook, actually? I'm pretty sure like Dragon just cooks any forest deck, dude. Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of Ari is really good in the mirror. But one of Gladio? When you have like cards like Allure anyway? Rose Queen? I don't think Rose Queen. Nah, dude, Rose Queen is like kinda easy to deal with. You just force them to whatchamacallit. If you make a big enough board, a wide enough board, like Rose Queen gets destroyed. Also, another thing that Rose Queen loses to is, of course, if you force Rose Queen to use the resources for the Rose Queen turn and you're fairly healthy, you know, like let's say the turn starts with them having 7 cards, or like and then they have like Titania Crest. They're gonna have 8, right? And then you play a turn where if they don't answer it, they die. But like the only way they answer it is by like reducing their hand size up to 5 or something, like, or 6. Suddenly like they're always one off. They're suddenly like always one off, like they're always one off lethal with a Rose Queen, and even then they would have to survive one entire turn. It's a very easy to deal with strategy. I would actually say that like Izuya might be like a harder deck to deal with than Rose Queen. But Rose Queen is a lot better now than before though, at least. Especially after the buff.
この矢と風に思いを込めて新たな試練激しき炎
Oh. Oh, there. You are definitely keeping one copy of Galmu. Okay, I think Nekogot's opting to not keep the slot here because my guy, like this guy doesn't even run Fencer. Mm-hmm. He doesn't even run Fencer, dude. Like a one of Rose Queen is actually interesting for Roach. Like if you're not drawing your Roach, you at least have like a card that can potentially like stop lethals, like it can stop storm lethals because Rose Queen's a ward. And like be able to kill. And if you do top deck the Roach, you still have this angle of using your Rose Queen spells into a Roach. Wow, really good hand from Nekogot though. A Galmu and a Yube. That's definitely an Ocean Rider. Unless he wants to play Lu Fang. But playing Lu Fang here plays into Mei. Plays into the Amulet as well because Fairy plus Amulet clears it. Wow, that's a lot of cards actually. Not opting to play the World of Games here. Playing Lu Fang here doesn't really like feel that bad. Yeah. Because if Liwa plays Glade here, he overdraws. Like the Lu Fang dies to Mei though, that's for sure. Liwa has a lot of like juice for clearing. Another thing that you wanna consider here is Phylene spell is so good, he actually just opts to pass entirely. That's crazy. Damn. He actually opts to pass entirely, dude. Damn, man.
聖女の杖よ
That's so interesting.
何して遊びえいえい次のポイントへ浄化の力を
Okay, that's definitely a Yube, probably. Doesn't get like the hit though with the Mega Lorca. So it's probably Evolve Blue Fang better. Evolve Blue Fang with into Lyria? That's what I'm thinking here. Evolve Blue Fang allows him to storm with Galmew next turn, which is really nice. If Neko got like if Neko got like the what you call it, the Otohime fan, this would have been like a lot of pressure. But since there's no Otohime fan, you can't like infinitely loop the dog with the Yube crest. I'm assuming this is just gonna be like a Lyria. Unless he really wants to save this Lyria for turn 8. It's kind of weak turns, not gonna lie.
私だってみんなの力に
Alright, the first Lambent has been drawn by Liwa. The thing is here, Neko got can definitely apply pressure. The issue is there's so many cards in his hand that he wants to save for overflow state. You know, the Phylene spell, the Galmew Storm, because it's gonna be on 7 mana. The slot deals like 2 to the face.
覚えておれよ
To save a lot of stuff, dude. Uh-oh. Billy Billy! Uh-oh. Billy Billy, we good? We good?
浄化の力を
Okay. Looks like Lyria survives here. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. He can actually play Galmew here. Galmew, then trade the Lyria? Perhaps? That unlocks a spell because it has a barrier? There's no way you're trading here. You definitely go face here. You 100% go face here. Okay, what the hell is happening? Billy Billy? What happened to the CN feed? Hello guys? Production? One sec, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Surely if I refresh it, it's not gonna like kaboom. It's still kabooming. Aha. I apologize, guys. Hey, even if it's a... Oh, wait, it's on their side! Yeah, it's on their side. Because look, the thingy on the top is moving. Yeah, it's there on... Wait, he evolved Lyria? Okay. It's actually on their side. Now it's on our side. What the hell is happening, boys? Hello? Ooh. Guys? Guys? Hello?
力の風君の隣に
Hey yo, Evolved Miracle here, 11 HP on Liwa. Looks like... Next slide, please! Hmm. Yeah, but it's not buffering. Look, it's not buffering. See that? Now it's buffering. Yeah. That's interesting. Wow, I didn't even get to see how he cleared it. Alright, after this match, I'm going to check on check stuff on my end. It could be somebody kabooming my Wi-Fi. But I want an Ethernet connection though. But still, it can be affected by external, thingies. Let's see. Now, one sec. All right. Okay. Seems like okay, they didn't fix it. Yeah, it's probably my connection to Bilibili, dude. The PowerPoint presentation is on full display. Wait, is this the one of Olivia? Yeah, this is the one of Olivia. Probably drew it from the Lyria. The government was listening earlier? Yeah, damn. Yo, government, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I was gonna pay the taxes, I swear. Alright, we have a Gummy Bear Evolve here. Oh, wow, we're actually just like buffering perma, huh? Yesterday it didn't buffer. Damn! Hello, Mr. Magnet. Welcome to the PowerPoint presentation. As you can see in slide 1, we have a super evolved gummy bear with Miroku, which looks like we also have 2 roaches. Oh wow, we actually found a way to clear and like do the roach. I don't think he can do 10 damage though. So I think Nekogat might die here. Yup. I actually think Nekogat might just die here. I don't think he has a play here, boys. He has Neptune. Neptune heals him to 417. Yeah, is 17 doable for him? 17, right? That's the max. Oh, wait. I just realized he can actually use the Phylene spell as well. Phylene spell? Phylene spell plus double like slot. Oh, looks like he's not gonna do that actually. I think he's just gonna do Neptune Evolve plus slot here. Yup. Alright, next slide please. Yeah, I was actually thinking about Phylene as well. Phylene plus like plus slots here. It's kind of interesting because you top deck earns, you win the game. Uh-oh. Yup, I think he's dead. Does he have enough damage? Miroku. +1 flip. Super evolved Miroku. Then +2 hits. That's gonna be 16. Wait, hold up. 16 HP. Then Lambents the... Oh, Doesn't even need to Lambit the Roach here. May +1 Roach. He needed the board space, so that's going to be an 8 damage Roach. 8 flip into 8. Lethal. Actually, yeah. Phylline was definitely better. Yeah, Yube slot Phylline. Yube slot Phylline, or like literally any card line with Phylline was better there. Definitely any card line with Phylline was better there. 100%. %100%. This Asia guy. This Asia guy, dude. Sent me a picture of dogs. I was trying to look at Discord for like to see if the other casters are having issues, right? And then the first thing I see was Asia's picture of a fat dog. Yo, Asia, you would mind if I show this to the stream? Alright, so next game is going to be Airman versus... Who's the last game on STO? STO, Nico got Mango, Sasamumu. Sasamumu's Kukishiro Haven. Feel free, alright. We interrupt this program to show you a fat dog. I mean, it's not fat yet. It definitely isn't fat yet. What breed is this, Mr. Esha? Wow, this is such a big image actually. There we go. It's really cute though. Look at that. Future fat dogs right there. It's not yet fat. The keyword is yet. Why is there Rayo? I think Rayo's not the best card to be honest, because Rayo's bad into Roach. Rayo's bad into whatchamacallit. It's bad into Egg, but Rayo is really good into Kukishiro. Dunk shoot like the fat dog emote? Really? Yeah, Rayo is also good into Abyss. Thank God they're not fighting Abyss, right, Alejandro? Thank God they're not fighting into the broken class, dude. W Abyss Craft. Alright. Let's do another Gamba, boys. So this is Sasa, Mumu, and Airman. This is game 3 already. Alright, looks like we don't have any buffering happening right now. Hopefully it continues throughout this match. Rayo on the starting hand immediately mulligans it away. Oh, Salefa isn't a keep in this matchup. I mean, to be fair, you probably just want Kokishiro. Oh, actually opts to keep it all of a sudden, huh? I mean, like, if you manage to have a really bad hand that can't deal with a bunch of 2-2s, Salefa's your out. Salefa is the best out. Heal 3, clear like any low HP board. Oh, looks like Rayo just really loves Airman. Even after he mulliganed Rayo away, Rayo manages to find its way back into the hand. The 3 mana 2-2 ward is actually pretty good into Earth, right? Because it's basically like a Valse that isn't like 1 HP. But might as well be 1 HP. Because the only time the 2 HP matters is into like an early Velharia. Yeah, the Ryo is a one-off. It's good into this matchup though, I would say. Because this matchup can be grindy. This matchup can definitely be grindy. And if you're like playing the grind game, like Ryo's like a good card. Also one of like the best clears for John boards. Low-key, just DFL. Yeah. I was about to say low-key just DFL and like Salefa next turn. He takes 4 here and then he heals 3, so that's gonna be 17 HP after Salefa. If he plays a Dancho, Dancho dies. If he plays Edelweiss, Edelweiss doesn't really like kill any unit here. Oh, that's that Salefa is juicy. That Salefa is juicy. And Salefa Evolve isn't really like bad too, because at least it trades into 1 Myrel. Also doesn't get killed by Edelweiss. Yup. That's a little Antem though by Airman. He drew it. I don't know how crucial Lilantem is in this matchup, but if you don't have a high roll hand, Lilantem is like typically an OTK setup with Sandy. That Salefa is so satisfying. Since he took a bunch of damage, he gets to like heal it back up and clear everything. And suddenly he has like a body that can contest one of the Myrels. That's why I was like wondering why like initially he was gonna mulligan away the Salefa. Set 1 card? Oh, I just realized, guys, like if set 1 rotates, we won't have Salefa anymore. Damn, I'm gonna miss her, dude. Yeah. She's one of my favorite voice lines in the game, dude. Especially the JP one. Because it goes like, "Me do not Salefa, ano you kiddo?" Something like that. Interesting. Rotates? Yeah, if like there's a chance that they rotated. Of course, nothing is confirmed yet. But the way it's looking, it looks like they are going for rotation. Is he ready for Norman though? Uh-oh. This is not a good Vord versus Norman. Yeah, Norman gets to evolve for free here. Absolutely free. No need to trade. Salefa is literally our Hoshino. That's how I see Salefa. You know, like, you know how like Hoshino is the Amimir of Blue Archive? And then like Salefa's like the Amimir of Worlds Beyond. There has to be a new Amimir, dude. There has to be a new Sleepyhead. Is there any other Sleepyhead like character actually besides Salefa? All right. I was about to say, why are we not playing Norman? This is like the best board you can make. Especially since he's about to play Cookie. I don't think he clears though, right? Dog! Okay, dog number 1. I wonder if he opts to destroy here. Because he can definitely super evo. Or like he can evo. Shuffles 2, summons 2 dogs. Okay, 1 dog. Okay, he can evo then destroy the Norman. If he wants to go for that. Trade 1. Trade 1. Evo. And then destroy with DFL. Well played. No dirt for this guy now though. This looks like a really nice perfumer evolve. Really comfy perfumer evolve. The thing is about this matchup, especially post Koishiro, you might want to save your Sage Light for potential clear. Also, he might want to save this Sage Light for a Rayo. Yeah, probably for a Rayo though. Is he actually going to use this? No shot. He won't have a spell for Rayo. Wow. Oh, he's thinking about it. He is thinking about it. Like, I would definitely keep the spell here personally. Not only is it a spell for Rayo, but it's also like a good card for clearing Kokishiro boards. Alright, looks like Airman actually opts for the Velharia for the card draw here. Draws another dog. Damn, a lot of people have been drawing dogs. Sad Feeder just spawned 5 dogs on his first match today. And then that trend is continuing for our Kokishiro players. Now that I think about it, guys, how do you even like play Kokishiro in tournaments? Like one game you're printing a lot of birds and then another game you're printing a lot of dogs. And you're just hoping that you print the dogs at a good matchup. Yeah, next time, you know what? Next time, I'll put up a counter. When I see multiple Kokishiro decks brought in a tournament, I'll actually put up a counter for how many dogs have been summoned. Wow, he didn't shuffle first? I mean, he did draw first. But then again, he probably has to do that anyway. Alright. Would you Leyland Tim here? On 4 dirt? Probably not. What? Interesting. Very interesting. Oh my god. Four dirt Leland Tim, boys. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's not really that bad. He could destroy with DFL. But then he'd have to... Yeah, that actually forced it out a super evil though. Yeah. Another super evil dog, perhaps, no? Or does he play the super evil goblin here? No matter how he evolves here, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it doesn't really matter how no matter how he evolves here. Because 100% that Ryo is about to come. He has 2 draw cards in hand. He has a Normie and also has the Witch Brew. Why doesn't he have the Fern skin on the Witch Brew? Grr. You should have the Fern skin on the Witch Brew. You're allowed to have that, right? Oh, wait. Are you not allowed to have that in the tournament? Actually, I'm curious. Yeah. Are you actually not allowed to bring skins on the tournament? Similar to SVO? Hmm. No. Alright. He can draw here into John actually. But that doesn't really clear. Probably Fate of the World here. Fate of the World +1 plus maybe a Goblin. The discounted deck is gonna be banger though, because what? It's like 1 mana Cagliostro. 1 mana Cagliostro, basically free Gilnelis. Ooh, 2 dogs! Is that a John I see? Yes, sir! Now it's time to draw. Penelope Super Evo, perhaps? Oh, he is going to Penelope Super Evo. He's digging for the Ryo value right here. That's a 2 mana Myrel. I don't think that fixes the issue though. Yeah, I don't think that fixes the issue. Yes. John being 6 HP. Like 3 of these units being 6 HP is actually so awkward for him right now that I wouldn't be surprised if he did something along the lines of Myrel hitting the 3/7 and then like playing Sandalphon. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he played Sandy here. He probably prays he hits the 6/6. Oh, no order, man. Oh? I mean, I guess he doesn't want this Sandy. He doesn't want the John to get hit twice, right? Yeah, this makes sense. Damn, bro. You know what time it is? Fate of the World. Ooh, Fate of the World doesn't fully clear by itself, though. Yeah, it doesn't like. It actually doesn't like fully clear. Because the Penelope is 5 HP. So that means he probably wants to like no, he won't even summon anything. He summons 1 because he's full hand. Yeah, he can only summon 1 dog. And he has no more Evo points. Uh-oh. This is not looking good. It's not like he has a better play though. If he does not summon a flying dog, it's looking kinda grim. Ooh! Worse. Worse. Wow. Wow, that is so unfortunate, dude. He didn't even draw a dog. He drew a John. So the way it works, guys, is if you overdraw, it doesn't count for the summon for the crest. And then his draw was John first, odd card second, which means that it considers him not summoning anything. That's fucking crazy. The emote, hey man, like, you know, the emote was literally there because, like, it's literally awareness that, oh, you got RNG'd, my dude. It is what it is. Wait, that's a 3-0. Yeah, the grand final is already decided. It's JNC versus Team International. Wow. Wait, guys. JNC has the highest win rate right now. Actually. Yeah. JNC has the highest win rate. I don't think any other team has, like, dominated the tournament this hard. Holy hell. Alright, so this is going to be Evo Dragon, Earthright, and Roach versus Egg, Loot Sword, Egg, Loot Sword, and Roach. Interesting. JNC has the better lineup, I think. They have Evo Dragon. Wow. Alright, boys. Who do you think will win the grand final? I mean, personally, I want to cheer for our Ian folks, of course. Let's go, Potwasher. Pum, 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 pum. Dude, this Wolfrod guy didn't even last a month, bro. Literally got deleted from list after a month. Poor guy, man. I know, like, the Japanese people, like the Japanese players are, like, considered, like, the way I see it, you know how, like, in League of Legends the Koreans are considered the best players? Like in Shadowverse, I feel like it's the Japanese that's considered the best players, right? But, like, EN players don't really suck in this game. I mean, it's a macro game, you know? It's a card game as well. But for some reason, I have a feeling that they'll pull off, like, a quote-unquote upset. You get me? Yeah. I have a good feeling they'll pull it off, dude. Yo, that emote. Yo, did you see that emote? That looked like a Lalafell emote. You know, like when the Lalafell does the slash surprise emote? The one that goes, wah! Right. That's actually so fucking cute. I remember that. For some reason, that's what it reminded me of, dude. Say what you want about Imari though, but the Imari leader Evo animation is so peak. Like, I really like the, you know, that animation where there's a frame and then the frame, like, expands. It's such eye candy. Like, such a good, like, whatchamacallit, such a good, like, transition. You get me? Such a good transition, dude. Yeah, the flow. Unke also has that. Unke also has that. I really want a leader. I really want a leader from this set. Alright, boys! With that said, we are officially in the grand finals of the Spring Festival Cup. We have Team International versus Team Japan and China. And over here on the screen are the players. You can see Team China, JNC, is gonna bring Earthright, Rune, Evo Dragon, and Roach. And Team International is also bringing Roach, but the difference is they are bringing Loot Sword and Egg Portal. The Japan and China team doesn't bring any egg and also doesn't bring any loot. So there's actually some variety in the matchups here. The only mirror that could happen, the only mirror that could happen here is a Roach mirror. Any other matchup will be different, like different craps. Which deck has the most Odins? It's the Year of the Horse. So it would make sense for the deck with the most Odins to win the game. Alright, there we go, boys. Looks like we have our first match. It's gonna be Potwasher versus the Evo Dragon God. Oh wait, guys, do you hear that? The soundtrack change for the grand finals. Ayo? Ayo? Ladies and gents, we present to you the grand finals. Game 1. Gamba will be up. This is a best of 5 series. The winner will take home, I think, $500. Let me double check. Let me double check that real quick. $300. $300 dollarinos for the winner. Potwasher, as we all know, bringing the Egg Portal, 2 Congregants, 2 Flowering Artisans, 2 Puppeteers, opting for 3 Lancers. And yeah, just like a rounded deck. Alright, Gamba's up, boys. You know what soundtrack I really get hyped for, by the way? The WGP one in 2018. Yeah, if you guys remember, in Shadowverse 1, there's actually like a custom board for the World Grand Prix. It was literally like an arena, you know, like a gladiators arena type of thing. That's what it looked like. And then the soundtrack was like similar to this. It was like da 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 da. Ayo. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, guys. If you guys wanna climb, this Evo Dragon list is pretty lit. I'm probably on the side of like having 1 copy Bolivia, but no cap, this might be somewhat better. Of course, like I'm not a big fan of one of like Vern, Meg, and Gilnelis. Like I'd rather have 3 Phylines. But of course, this Vern might be like one of those like cards where you have 10 mana, you play Vern plus Slot plus Sandalphon. You get to play Sandalphon 1 turn earlier. Alright guys, 30 seconds left for the Gamba on the screen. Place your bets on who you think will win Game 1. Is it gonna be Japan and China or Team International? The East versus the West, even though half of the players of Team International is also from the East. So it's kind of like the East versus the East, but there's like one guy from the West. Maxibon, I think, is from NA. USA! 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 No, like every NA team is kind of like that anyway. I mean, look at like Dota 2 in League of Legends. You're gonna have like NA teams, then they're gonna have Koreans on it anyway. Oh my god. You know, for a second I thought Potwasher's picture was a selfie in the bathroom for some reason. Why did I think that? I mean, Maxibon looks angry as ever. You know, when I told my little bro that I wasn't gonna let him borrow the Game Boy, he looked just exactly like this. Like the I'm gonna murder you in your sleep face. Anyways, speaking of murdering, it's time to beat each other up in the duel arena. We got Evo Dragon versus Egg. And we have the mulligans for both of the players. We have a Yube starter from Team J and C. Looks like he's actually gonna opt out of the jellyfish here. Probably because he thinks it's weak into the puppeteer. I would have kept it just because, like, Potwasher's version only runs 2 puppeteers. Looks like Potwasher actually mulligans everything away. It ends up with 2 Gilnelis, no Lishena, and no Soprano. No early egg start for your Potwasher. He is definitely washing pots. How the hell is this Potwasher guy drawing his puppeteer every game? How? I am baffled that he always manages to draw this puppeteer even though it's only 2 copies. Yeah, no Joe, no Wasteland for Potwasher, by the way. No World of Games and no Wasteland. Like, I would put 2 puppeteers only if I knew I was always gonna draw one in the mulligan. Alright, looks like Yube Coin is the first play. Is he gonna opt to play back-to-back Yubes here? I wonder. Oh, that's the first Wasteland actually popping out. Potwasher can opt to play Lancer into the Wasteland here if he wants to, or if he wants to play a Tempo Gilnelis, that's also a play here. But like, Gilnelis Tempo with no Evo is kind of weak in the sense that like, let's just say there's a bunch of rushes on the side of Dragon. Rushes, removals, you know, like, this Dragon class has a lot of like early game solutions, you know. And also, I just realized the only card that Lyria will draw this match is Ernst, nothing else. And the reason is because ya boy drew all 3 Neptunes. So that's kind of bad for him, especially without ramp. And the only form of ramp he has is Lufang. Oh, I just realized he could actually, like, This 1-2 is quite annoying. You can kill it with a puppet. You have to use an enhanced puppet just to kill a 1-2. That's a feels bad, man, personally. Is he gonna make use of this body to proc the Wasteland? Or will he play a puppeteer? Looks like he opts for the Wasteland instead. He draws into the Lishena. Luckily. I'm pretty sure you trade with Lishena here. Just because of the fact that Galmu just clears your ass anyway. And like, being a 3 HP unit's kinda annoying into Yube though. Because like, it gets killed by 1 dog. He can still opt to use the spell here. But, you know, Potwasher is probably thinking, oh, what if he has a Galmu? Then Galmu suddenly just like kabooms. But then again, forcing out an Evo from Evo Dragon is actually pretty good, considering that kinda needs a lot of Evos. Like, he probably wants the Evos to be like meaningful Evos, not just like Evos for fun. Yeah. The team JNC drew like 2 Ubers, 3 Neptunes, and 2 Jellyfish. Kind of balacho, I'm not gonna lie. Looks like Potwasher opts to trade here, which means Yube is probably going to get a really convenient trade here. Yurari. Oh, it actually keeps all the Neptunes. I mean, this makes perfect sense though. There's no way you're like discarding a Neptune. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like Lishana being like 3 HP. Lishana being 3 HP there means that it trades into the Ubiquitous, but you wouldn't want to take your chances versus a potential Galmir. Besides, saving the spell here is nice for Imari. He only has 1 Imari so far though. Okay, looks like a World of Games into Puppeteer. Puppeteer is probably gonna hit into the Jellyfish. Looks like ya boy Puppeteer brought his Jellyfish net, killing the Jellyfish. And then the Lishana spell that was self can be used to pop this World of Games really conveniently. No Imari involved here though. It's gonna be kind of conservative. To be fair, he's not really in a rush here. Yeah, but this is his only spell though. This Imari is gonna be a bit malnourished, so to speak. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, he does draw 1 spell out of that. So the Imari can still have a decent amount of value. Drawing Borbis Gilneris is probably not ideal though. Typically, you probably want 1 Gilneris in your hand, but Evo Dragon typically wants to grind, and if you manage to play your bobs, the Gilneris becomes a really like strong weapon in the late game. Because it's one of those cards that prevents you from getting killed while also progressing like HP. Nero, what is that thing below Potwasher's PP? That, my friend, is called the SBA counter. How dare you not read Chinese, chat? Minus 20. Minus 20 for you, my sir. Your credit score is in the dumps. No Galmir crest though. That means he has to trade 1 dog here. 07. Artisan can clear here with 1 transform. And I'm pretty sure he's chill with using the transform here. Not only is earns a 1-off, but ya boy has not ramped a single time because there wasn't a single copy Lu Fang drawn. Ooh. Interesting. Potwasher never evolves his Imari. I watch his VODs. Okay, so if he evolves Imari here, you get banned then. Oh. Oh. I don't know, man. We don't support lying. We don't support lying on this channel. He's gonna overdraw actually. Interesting. That's a bunch of 3-1s. Thank God there's no Galmir crest. I mean, Phylene Evolved clears this. But, big but. Do you really want to Phylene Evolve? Looks like he wants to. To be honest, He can actually like progress phase here by playing the autonomy fun. Hmm. Okay. Opts to like keep the Bane on field. Surprised he didn't want to like play the autonomy fun there. Probably wants to play autonomy fun in a situation where the autonomy fun is something that finishes the game or help finish the game. Because there's still a multiple transforms. Yeah, there's still multiple transforms here for Potwasher. He only played one transform. And Super Volpimari means that for sure he has multiple forms of transform here. Just realize Potwasher only has one egg. Team JNC being down like to their last evolve point though is kind of scary. The moment he draws Illyria though, he can get urns right away. Interesting. Super evolving Aksha, huh? Alright, no more super evolves for Potwasher by the way. Don't forget to trade now. Alright, 12 HP. I don't think that's enough pressure though. Yeah, that doesn't really set up lethal. I wonder if that was the line. Because I'm pretty sure I could have cleared this without... Pretty sure I could have cleared this without evolving action here. Because he had Bob next turn. Yeah, I could have cleared with Artisan here. What is he planning, dude? That's the last super evo here for Team JNC. Uh-oh. I mean, the action is a good burn though. Somewhat. Just because of the fact that... Interesting. He's saving this last... like, his last transform. The thing is, right, since they already used their last Super Evo on the Evo Dragon side, he can't evolve Urns anymore. So, Urns will be mostly a defensive. Interesting. I think Potwasher might be grinded here. I can see the grinding line from a mile away. I don't think he's even gonna like be comfortable playing Bobs. That's the thing. Every single Megalorca is worth 3 damage because of the Yubei Crest. Wow. It's gonna go down to the wire, I think. I wonder if Potwasher will regret that early Aksha Super Evo. Yikes. Because this line is super all-in. He's super evolving Mari, and then it's super evolve Aksha. Both were dealt with very easily. Alright, that's the buffs from Potwasher. Looks like he's fond of Otohime Fans Guard. Ooh, Galmew. No very evolve points here, but there is a lot of ways to deal with this. He could probably Galmew face here. And then perhaps trade the 1-1 into Bobs, into Phylene spell. Oh, so going for the Bane instead. Oh, that's better. That's actually better. I forgot I still had that. Wow, he's literally just getting spammed by dogs. And also, he just healed to 20, by the way. He just healed to 20 because of the Neptune crest. Guys, let me just like put this into perspective. 3 mana. Print the Megalorca. 3 damage Storm. And heal 1? That's kind of an insane card. If you told me there was a card that was 3 mana, 3/2, Storm, heal 1, when you attack, print a Megalorca, that's a pretty damn card. And it's infinite. You don't need to draw it. The moment like it's on the field, you just discard. Yeah, I think Potwasher might be cooked here, boys. To be fair, he can clear. Oh. He's actually opting to heal here. Okay. That's his last Evo, by the way. No Evos now for both sides. Potwasher strike to grind him down with the blackest eggs known to mankind. That's a really well lined up line actually. But no more Evo points for Evo Dragon too. Oh my god, this passive healing, dude. This passive healing, it's like he's fighting. It's literally like he's fighting Egg as well. I'm surprised Potwasher has not transformed this amulet. Like, it's so annoying. It's so annoying right now. Like, literally. You could just transform this, no? Right? Am I tripping, chat? You could literally just opt to transform this. Why is he saving it? Okay. Fan is double-edged. That is true. But don't you think that him being able to heal and progress 3 every turn kind of a problem for him? Just a little. You know, like, look what he's doing. Gotta heal again? Deal 3 again? Oh my god. Does he have enough damage here? Shana bara bara yome. Oh, does he have a double pop here actually? No, right? One pop. 10, 5, 4. Another pop. Oh, that's lethal. Oh my god, I actually found lethal. Wow. Damn, Potwasher. Damn. Yeah, he has 12 damage in hand because he has another pop. Yeah, he had so many pops actually. No? He had like a Lishena spell pop. He had like a soprano pop. He had the bunny. He had like 2 bunny boys. Damn. He is washing that pot, boys. So, that would be the last game from Potwasher then, because he already got a dub. Congratulations, team in for like a good start. Holy. Streamer miss lethal. I didn't miss lethal, deadass. I'm not the one playing. I can't miss it if I'm not playing, deadass. Alright. Gods do bleed. The win streak of JNC has been put to an halt by Team International. Potwasher dictating the momentum for ya boys. USA! 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 Alright, this time is going to be Loot Sword versus is this Roach? It's Roach, right? Potwasher is GOAT. Nah, you're a fake fan, dude. You told me he wasn't gonna evolve Bizimari. Fake fan. People spit. Let's do a Gamma, boys. Game 2. I mean, to be fair, that was like a nuance situation. Wow, it's actually like Loot versus Roach. Both face verse decks. Now this is actually a good matchup. Seems like a fun matchup to watch because both of these decks kill an opponent on turn 8/9. Of course, Roach peaks faster, but will it be able to peak faster against a potential tempo line? Because they literally could play like aggro sword. 3 quick bladers from Gladio, by the way. 3 quick bladers, 2 valses. I need to see an Uluwon. Gladio, I'm praying. I have been itching. I have not seen an Uluwon in the past 10 seconds. I have to see an Uluwon. Whether it's a losing Uluwon or a winning Uluwon. Or are they gonna like try to like just apply the gap here? That's such a cute art, by the way. Dude, we were actually one like player like order swap away from seeing a Roach mirror. The bet, is it that bad? Oh no, I don't think people are betting like because of probabilities of matchup. I mean, I do think Loot Sword's pretty good into Roach though, but people kind of wanna like support Team International. You know what I'm saying? Bum 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 bum. What's gonna be the X factor in this matchup? Yo guys, anybody have played this matchup in the past week? What's the X factor here? Like Gladio doesn't have healing outside of like drinking chalices, so I would assume it's gonna be a race. Are we gonna see an Albert 5? Albert 5 into Zeta 6 into Uluwon? Low-key, kinda wanna see that. Speaking of seeing that, we are about to actually see the match as Game 2 of the Spring Festival Cup Finals.
思いを込めて
And we have our favorite turn 1 card. Jose, the Quick Blader. The blade of the quick of the blade. But Liwa also has a turn 1 play, and he's going first. Looks like he's not even going to play it. I think he's going to play Loot Amulet into Blade, perhaps. He has a lot of ways of removing, that's for sure. I doubt that he's gonna like let this fairy like live this turn. Or maybe he coins Octress. That's also another play, but it's kind of susceptible to Convocation Fairy May because he gets a fairy from this water fairy. But I wouldn't be surprised if he does do that. Looks like it's going to be the Loot Amulet. Ooh, he's actually thinking of playing the Quick Blader instead. Saving the spell for something else. Yes, sir. What? The Trade Blader? That's not a Quick Blader. That's a Trade Blader. That's basically like a white dragon. You know that 1 mana white dragon card? Interesting. As much as he wants to play Octress here, he might want to clear it. Okay. Empty board. Oh my god, this is a juicy ass Lambent. All I'm saying, dude. Fairy. Lambent. Damn, that is so juicy. That is so juicy. Surely you play Lambent here, right? I mean, he's gonna overdraw though. Yeah, he's gonna overdraw here though. If he plays Lambent. Probably does not regret doing that because could have overdrawn a Roach. Wow, he actually goes full board. I'm guessing this is gonna be an Octress Evolve into Blade. Probably even uses the coin if he wants a full clear here. It's not even a full clear. Yeah. Not even a full clear. 1 fairy sticks here. Wow, this is quite annoying. Liwa opting not to play the Lambent is very interesting. It is working though. It is working really well actually. Because right now, like Gladio is literally yeah, he wants to use the Blade for Sincero. Ah, no more coin Zeta for him. That's kind of sad. Yeah, that's kind of sad. I bet he did not want to use coin there. Coin Zeta was a possibility. But we all know how Gladio plays sword. He kind of plays like control. Yeah. He kind of plays like a control-ish. Like a way of loot sword. Just plays to clear a lot of things. Doesn't like rushing things. But this might be a matchup where getting some chip damage in isn't too bad. Especially considering that this deck probably kills you one turn earlier. That is the first Lambit by Liwa. His hand management is pretty darn good actually, this Liwa guy. Since he doesn't have coin anymore, he can't do Zeta. Uh-oh. This has to be feels bad, man. He can't even Valse 6 here. Can't even Valse 6 here, dude. This is kind of Monka W. Oh wait, did he misplay the Lambent last turn, chat? Was it already combo 3? Oh yeah, I mean of course, because yeah, the order was wrong. He could have played Lambent first and then like Unkilling to save the fairy. That one damage could mean something. Both Unkilling spells are used up already by Liwa, by the way. Question here is this a Zeta 5 to the face? Or... Oh wait, guys! Valse 6 isn't bad. This deck only runs one Glade, remember? This deck only runs one Glade? And he already used both Unkilling spells. Of course, like, Gladio doesn't know that he doesn't have 3 of them. But since Liwa used 2 already, the odds are kinda low. Oh yeah, Miroku, you're right. Miroku and still clear, never mind. I keep forgetting Miroku's a card, dude. Wow, he actually drew all 3 Unkillings. That's crazy. Nah, he has 3 Miroku. I mean, I don't think there's a single forest deck that doesn't run 3 Miroku. You have to be Giga coping to not run 3 Miroku. Izudia, 3 Miroku. Roach, 3 Miroku. Evo Forest, 3 Miroku. What the hell? Okay. We are poking? How many are spent? I think 2. I think 2 or 1 to 2. Probably just 1 though. 11 HP. Oh my god, he might die next turn actually. Yeah, he might die next turn. Uh-oh. How does he progress and heal here? Uh-oh. Would you Valse Super Evo here? Hmm. Hmm. He could still Sincero necklace here. Yeah, he could still Sincero necklace here, dude. Oh no, never mind. He doesn't have the mana for it anymore, you're right. Uh-oh. Yeah, he doesn't have the mana for it. I don't think Lewa has lethal here, right? 1, 2. His flip is a burger flip. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, it's lethal? Wait. It is lethal. Does he see it? What? Wait. Don't tell me he just missed it. He missed it. He missed lethal. Oh my god. He actually missed it. He actually fucking missed it. What? Wait, what am I watching? Huh? Oh, oh my god! Huh? What? Hello? Guys? He missed it! What? What? Zero. Nah, I'm about to sound like the VTuber. 001. Alright. 0 double fairy circle. So he uses like how many mana? How much mana did he have? Dude, what the hell? How much mana did he have in that turn? I'm pretty sure he had lethal, right? Alright, chat, let me take the picture real quick. We need to investigate. This needs to be investigated. This needs to be investigated. Oh my god. Boys? This needs to be investigated. People detective. People detective. Alright, let's take a look-see. One, two. This is 8 mana turn, right? 1, 2, 3. You can play. You can play like 3 cards? Oh no. 0, 0, 1, 8. So you play one circle. And then you play Roach, flip Roach. Is that correct? 0, 0, 1 cost Roach. So that's combo 4. Combo 4. Super evolve hit. 7 damage. You flip. And then it becomes 5. Wait, that is lethal. Am I tripping? You got any more of them pixels? Hey man, it's what we have, dude. Am I counting wrong? So he has 2 zero cost cards. So that's like what? That's like 4 damage. From just the 0 cost cards. Eight PP super evo 10 damage. 2 cost equals 4. Minus 1, 13. 10 plus 4 minus 1, 13. Oh wow, you actually counted like actually counted in the most efficient way possible. So it's 14 damage minus 1 because it's a bug alert flip. Wait. You're telling me he set up lethal but he didn't know the lethal line? That he didn't know how to execute it? Or did he just literally fumble? Because it looked like he set up the lethal line, no? What else would be the reason for him like setting up the 2-turn kill? Right? Alright, anyways. Team JNC is about to be swept by Team International. I'm just saying, man. Team International is about to sweep Team Japan and China. If you told me that was gonna be the case today, I would have not believed you.
お邪魔してるわよ。にゃーん。
I'm just saying, man, if you're bringing Area to a tournament, especially a televised tournament, you gotta do the alright? I don't care. I don't care if like the enemy hates emoting. If you're Area, you have to do the nya. When is the team living up to their name and start inting? Good point! I should DM Potwasher right now. Yo, Pot! Tell Maxibon to put the int in team int. Agent Maxibon. Initiate game 5. Yo guys, there's no way Roach loses 3 games in a row, right? Have you ever seen Roach lose 3 games in a row? We don't talk about WGP, by the way. But have you seen Roach lose 3 games in a row? Oh my god.
星は遥か遠くに。
I mean, to be perfectly honest though, I think Liwa the Liwa situation is kind of weird because he kind of like there's like one rule that some like whenever I read Japanese Twitter, there's like some people that talk about how to play Roach, and one of them said sometimes you don't want to count because you're gonna run out of time. You just have to go for the highest possible damage combo that you can in situations where you lose the next turn if you don't kill him in that turn, which is good advice. Because if Liwa did that, he actually would have, I think, won that. Because I think he overthought that turn. Alright, look at that. Triple 2 drops, and you have a Miroku that can just deal 6 damage to the board. Quite convenient. Team Gaijin! Team Gaijin! Oh, that Bale just got sent to the Shadow Realm. Ooh. Wait, hold up. This is still a clear. Evolve -3? Or is he actually gonna Lambent this? I can actually smell the Lambent for some reason. Oh my god. Don't tell me you're gonna greed. Yo, would you lambent this situation? Like, evolve lambent me? Okay, he isn't gonna lambent this. He is being chilling.
有利だよ褒めてよ
Oh, flip. Okay, this is actually better. This is actually better because this gives him like another turn.
行きましょう
And Miracle has to be one of the best like evils that he can do in this stage of the game. Ooh, Glade. That doesn't seem so bad. He has a lure to like fix his hand anyway. The question is, what does he get rid of? Come on, Maxi. Show them the guy. Show them the Gaijin roach. The roach from the west. USA. I mean, it doesn't have Odin. This is fine. Yeah, I can send the roach to Narnia. Yeah, sending the roach to Narnia is fine here. Not like you're fighting Egg Portal. USA. Okay, he needs an unkilling spell. Really needs an unkilling spell, dude. Uh-oh. Ooh, no unkilling from Maxibon. Uh-oh. How does he deal with this board now? Mirowa doesn't even clear this. But... ooh, still no, huh? He can super evolve Miroku.
バラバラだってああさりは
Ooh. Interesting.
もっと成長したいな
No unkilling though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
手がかかるのじ石爆に咲くが虫かさばな
Okay, not bad. Not bad.
浄化の力を
There's no dirt right now for Airman. Like sometimes whenever I fight Roach, I'm low-key considering just dropping a little on him even if I know it's gonna like die after like one kill. Just because it has aura. Aura is really good into forest. Especially if you know they don't have unkilling. Like this is literally like Maxibon saying, yo dude, I don't have unkilling. Straight up. Is that a Super Vote Edelweiss in the Grand Finals?
楽勝でしょ
It is.
負けてないもん
Guys?
心理の一撃だ
Guys?
悪くねえ
We cool? We cool? I mean, to be fair, he is against Roach. Kinda have to do stuff like this. Or maybe he just really likes Edelweiss. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, Edelweiss is really cute. Alright? But I'm not gonna lie, that Super Bowl was kinda funny. A very cute and funny turn from Airman.
何してねいねいまた遊ぼうくっつき合わせてな
Oh my god.
面倒じゃの
Wait, there's no way this is lethal though.
石爆に咲くが虫かさばな
That's a Bale.
有利だよバカな
That's one roach right there.
わからず浄化の力を
Okay. 12 HP. No wards from Airman. No Norman. If we super evolve sila lang team, he has to hope that Maxibon does not have lethal. I think he has to heal here. Yeah, he has to Giga heal here. He also gets a volume chain out of this actually. 17 HP. 9 mana for Maxibon. Okay. Ooh. 2 gummy bears. 2 gummy bears. But no more super evil. How does Maxi draw this line actually? Oh my god, he's actually going to La Roche! That sandal phone is gonna be annoying as hell though. Airman has 6 evolves already. So this is gonna be a 9 out of 10 Sandy. He needs probably like 2 to 3 evolves span of 2 turns. That's already 1 evo. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 15. Doing Kagir progresses damage. Threaten Sandy. Go face. What? Wait, what? Wait. Huh? Wait. Huh? Guys. Why would you not aim face there? Wait, is that lethal? That's lethal. Wait, that's lethal. Oh my god! That's a sweep! What? That's a sweep! Wow! Wow! Team International just swept Japan and China! No way. USA! 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 What? Damn! Yo! They actually swept them! What the? Huh? They actually fucking swept them! Damn! I guess they didn't end after all. Yo, Team SVO! I'm just saying, Team SVO, you lost to the champion. That means you're the real second place. Heads up high. Alright, chin up, Team SVO. You lost to the champions. That means you're the real second place. That means EN on top, baby! EN on top! That Maxibon still looks sad. I mean angry, dude. Maxibon, when are we gonna see you smile on the profile picture? Mm-hmm. You lost to 3 JNC players. It doesn't matter, man. Team Int avenge you, man, dude. You know, you were just like Alejandro. You literally just put a debuff on them. I'm just saying, man. I don't know what you did with that Abyss deck of yours, but you implanted a curse on Team JNC. And whatever that curse was, exploded in the grand finals. He can't smile, he's too busy counting Roach Lethal. Yeah, that is true. I mean, to be fair, everybody probably looks like this while they're trying to count Roach Lethal. Especially me, because I'm counting Roach Lethal and then somebody does a TTS that goes like 7,777, like, or some random ass like Zoomer meme. Thankfully, Maxi's not mixing them. Hey, man! Dude, yo, Ian. I'm just saying, dude. We need to be better in the next WGP. Alright? We need to be better in the next WGP, Ian. I'm just saying, dude. Look at our potential, man. Yeah, Max is a Hearthstone player, if I remember correctly, right? Is he like a rogue player in Hearthstone? Because that would explain why he likes Roach. You know? Wow. I don't know what to say. Yeah, I actually don't know what to say, guys. Is Potwasher streaming? Yeah, let me see if he's streaming, dude. I mean, if he's streaming, it probably ended already. Yeah, he's not streaming. He qualified for Worlds in Hearthstone last year? Oh, really? Damn, this guy's just a gamer and a half. Holy. Maxi, stop streaming already? Dude, people would love to watch him stream, no? Like, have you seen him like playing like the tournaments, dude? So we just saved Shadowverse? Nah, man, we have to win a WGP. Ian has to win a WGP, dude. Delay kills the fun. Dude, what I mean is, like, have you seen his camera, dude? Have you seen his camera on, like, SVO tournaments, dude? He's always, like, banging his head to music, dude. Can we Chuayo now? Fine, I'll let you Chuayo now. Alright. Chuayo and Mambo is now available for use. Alright, guys. Just because Team International won, dude. Alright. I wish I could interview them. No cop. Yeah, I wish I could interview them, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I'm the guy who makes the most sense to interview Team International. Because the other like broadcasts aren't even in English. Yo, Maxi! Congratulations, my dude! Congratulations, dude. We saw you do 2 combos of Roach with no evolves. One of them was like a Giga Godzilla Roach, and the other one was the one you just did. Congratulations, Maxibon. Yo! We need to shout this guy out, actually. Thanks so much for the follow, by the way, Maxi. I've been told you don't stream anymore, but if you ever come back to streaming card games, you know, yeah, go check Maxi out, guys. Maybe he like, you know what? Yell him to stream. Yell at him, chat. Yep, yell at him to stream. Like, bug this guy. They probably meant today. Oh, I just ended my stream. Oh, you were streaming the tournament? Damn, man. Yeah, I didn't know you were streaming the tournament. Congratulations, Maxi. Yo, Maxi. Before I end today, before I end like my stream, is there anything you want to say to the EN crowd of Shadowverse? On delay, yeah. I heard there was a 5-minute delay. The floor is yours, sir. Nerf Roach. Nerf Roach. Dude. You can't just say that, man. Come on, Maxi. You're supposed to downplay the deck that you play. Alright? That's how we do it, no? Right? The deck that you play, you have to downplay it. So it looks that it's a gap. Right? You know, like, because we don't want to be called deck carried. True, deck is trash is all me. There we go. Now that's what I want to hear. All right, that's the spirit right there. All right, now we start the Reddit thread where Roach is the worst deck in the game, right? Something like that. All right, that was a fun bit. If we get damage reduction next set, it's kind of cooked for Roach. I will not speak about certain mechanics existing for the next set. I don't want to get shot. I will not get shot for some goo gaga reason. I mean, I don't think I'll get shot. I'm not gonna lie. Boys. Like, if I said a little birdie came to my window and told me that there's I'm pretty sure I won't get into trouble. But at the same time, maybe let's not like try to stir the pot, you know what I'm saying? You have intel for next set? No, of course not. You think me, of all people, would get some insider info? Hell nah. Those guys hate me. Yeah, but even if I do know stuff about the new set, I think it's better for me to not reveal anything. Number one, it might kill hype for some people. Number two, if I say something and it turns out they would change it, then suddenly I am a remnant of misinformation. Which, I don't want to be that guy, of course. That's one of the reasons why you don't want to say anything. Because if you say something and it turns out to be wrong, oh, that Nero guy spreads misinformation, something, -20. You get me? Remember, a lot of things are subject to change. You get me? Hype is already dead in a sense? I wouldn't say that. I mean, the reveal is in 2 days, guys. Yeah. The reveal is in 2 days. So, in 2 days, we will be reacting to... Oh my god, the Billy stream died. Alright, anyways. We will be reacting to the Shadowverse like card announcement, like a new expansion announcement. They probably won't be like showing every single card, but the day that they like update the card portal where every single card of the new expansion is released, I will be making a card review video, and hopefully you guys shit on me as much as like you would shit on like whatchamacallit, me, like when I did my previous card review, because I love hearing your opinions, you know. You know how we talked about Fickle Necromancer being shit? Oh god damn, we were wrong. You know? I mean, to be fair, Abyss is shit. So we can like make the conclusion that Fickle is also shit because he wasn't good enough to carry Abyss. I'm just saying, man. Alright, boys. With that said, that will be all for me today. Team International, congratulations, Maxibon, Potwasher, and Gladio. Congratulations for sweeping the grand finals. And again, thank you so much to everybody involved in the Spring Festival Cup tournament. Yeah, the Spring Festival Cup tournament. Big shout out to Me Shadow for funding it. Right. As the words from the English translator they have there, all of the money came from Me Shadow's purse. That's what he said to me. Right. So yeah. Like also the commentators from the other languages, they're all doing this for free and all that, you know. So give them some love. I will be putting links. I'll be putting links on the chat actually. Yeah, if possible, like give those guys some love actually. So where is it? Oh, wait, where's the links? Where's the links? Links? Wait, one sec. It's on Twitter probably. Yeah, it's on Twitter. Only you charge them? No, I didn't. I mean, like, yeah, I did it. I would feel like an asshole if I charged them. But I would charge them if if it was funded by whatchamacallit, if it was funded by Psy Games. But that's because Psy Games has a lot of marketing money, so why not? It would be dumb not to. But in this scenario, it's a community event funded by a pro player out of love of the out of love of the game, out of passion, right? Because he told me that, yo, Nero, I want to do a tournament, I want to do all this all those things for the Shadowverse community, not just for China but for every region, because I want to meet friends and all that. And I was like, yeah, like I can help you with that. And of course he needed an Ian commentator, and I was the only one available. I guess it is what it is. Right. I would feel like an asshole if I charge him for that. I mean, for real, dude. I want to contribute at least my fair share to the community, because I want to be able to make content without you guys. Sounds cheesy, but that's the reality. All right, here's the link, guys, of the Me Shadow post. It includes the links also of the casters that did that did work. The Korean one, the Chinese one, and also the Japanese one. The Japanese one's on YouTube. The China one is on Bilibili, and the Korean one is on Naver. So yeah, if you ever use any of those platforms, give them some love. Maybe a subscribe, a follow if you use those platforms. Yeah, give them some support as much as possible. Let's help out the other Shadowverse. Let's help out the Shadowverse community in general. Basically, you know what? Yeah, something like that. So yeah, what's next for me? I will have a day off tomorrow because, I mean, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been streaming Eternal Return and the Spring Cup Festival tournament. I was kind of juggling them the past 3 days, and I'm kind of tired. So I'm gonna have a day off tomorrow, and the day after my day off, we will be reacting to the card, the new expansion, hopefully some new YouTube videos, because I haven't uploaded in a week there. I'm very sorry, YouTube guys. Forgive me. There's just nothing to make videos out of. Right. I was thinking about making a video out of the SVO news about, oh guys, SVO news, by the way, we're BO3 now. And that's it. Probably don't want to make 5 to 10 minute video just saying that, when I could literally just tweet it to let you guys know. And I know a lot of you guys probably just read the official announcements, right? So yeah. All right, that's gonna be it for me, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Congratulations again to Team Ent, and thank you so much for every player that participated in the Spring Cup Festival tournament. Hope you guys have a nice day. Hope you guys enjoyed your stay. Have a nice weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
armor, gear, gear.